Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program to help you integrate and reframe the feelings and beliefs of this pattern. This program is designed to help you feel better now and more empowered in daily life. To use this program, earphones are recommended. While you listen to the words, emotions may arise. Lightly tap on the karate chop throughout playback to help your body with grounding, soothing and presence. This work is not replacement for professional care. Take full responsibility for your well-being. Start the tap. Fear of conflict. My inner child speaks. I now recall the current feeling, belief or circumstance. I fear conflict. I fear I will be hurt if conflict arises. I fear losing love or safety when disagreement shows up. I fear my voice will not matter in moments of tension. I fear being overwhelmed or attacked if I stand up for myself. I fear that conflict means rejection or abandonment. And even though I fear conflict and everything it stirs inside me, I acknowledge how real this feels and I'm open to meeting this with compassion. This fear of conflict feels heavy inside me, like a quiet tension that never quite goes away. Part of me shrinks back whenever I sense disagreement coming. I notice how this fear tightens my chest as if bracing for danger. In the past, conflict felt like a place where I could be hurt, and that memory still echoes in my body. A part of me still believes conflict means I will lose someone I care about. Notice how this feels in your body. Sometimes I freeze because I don't know how to stay safe when emotions rise. I remember moments where conflict became chaos, and I still carry that confusion. I breathe into the heaviness of being afraid of getting it wrong. Sometimes I feel like I'm too small to handle confrontation. Sometimes I imagine myself being blamed or attacked, and it scares me deeply. Let the body soften a little. There are moments I worry people will stop loving me if I disagree. There are times I think conflict will destroy everything I care about. I get scared that speaking up will make everything worse. Notice how this discomfort moves through your body. Sometimes it feels like conflict is a threat to my entire sense of safety. Sometimes I believe I am powerless and exposed when tension rises. Breathe into the heaviness as the fear shows itself fully. At my lowest, I feel like conflict means I am not worthy of peace or belonging. Underlying beliefs. I learned to believe that conflict is dangerous and must be avoided to stay safe. I assume that disagreement leads to punishment or withdrawal of love. I carry the belief that my needs or boundaries are not allowed. I fear I will be rejected if I speak up. I internalize the idea that harmony must be preserved at my expense. I may be playing out an old ego survival strategy where silence feels safer than expression. I might still be protecting myself from past chaos by shrinking away from any tension. Adult, embrace and soothe your inner child. I'm sorry to my inner child who experienced conflict as something frightening and overwhelming. I'm sorry to the part of you who learned that speaking up could lead to pain or rejection. I'm sorry you felt you had to stay small to keep the peace. I'm sorry you carried fear instead of support during moments when you needed calm guidance. I'm sorry you believed conflict meant danger instead of growth. I give you permission to heal your fear of conflict. I give you permission to forgive yourself and others for the reactions that shaped you. I release any guilt and shame you carry around needing safety and harmony. I honor our journey together and how bravely you've survived. I love you for everything you endured and everything you are. You are safe now to let go, to express yourself, and to be fully you because I am here to protect you always. Message from Higher Self. Now that we've felt and honored the pain, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Conflict was never a threat to your worth or your safety. You were always deserving of peace, expression, and connection. The fear you carried came from a misunderstanding of what conflict truly is. Disagreement is simply contrast guiding you toward truth, clarity, and deeper alignment. You are infinitely capable of meeting tension with strength, clarity, and love. Every moment offers new abundance, new communication, new possibilities for harmony. You are held by a field of intelligence that empowers you to grow beyond old fears. You are safe, worthy, and fully supported in becoming the version of yourself that speaks with ease. Bridge into your new reality. Even though I once believed conflict meant danger, I now allow the possibility that I can face it with calm strength. Even though I used to shrink when disagreement appeared, I now feel more capable of staying grounded. Even though I feared losing connection, I now sense that honest expression builds deeper relationships. Even though tension once overwhelmed me, I now let myself grow steadier with each interaction. Even though my past shaped my reactions, I now choose responses that reflect who I am becoming. Reclaim your power. I choose to release the belief that conflict is unsafe for me. I choose to grow from my past instead of shrinking because of it. I choose to meet life with openness, strength, and curiosity. I choose compassion for myself as I learn new ways of expressing my truth. I choose to stand in my infinite worth with clarity and confidence. Seeing it done, I imagine myself feeling grounded, steady, and open during moments of disagreement, standing tall in my truth without fear. I see myself speaking calmly, listening deeply, and holding my boundaries with ease. I notice how people respond to me with respect, warmth, and understanding. In this reality, conflict becomes connection, clarity, and growth. I move through conversations with confidence, knowing I am safe, worthy, and fully supported as I express myself. I am already experiencing safe and respectful conversations. I naturally express my needs and feel understood. I sense my body relaxing as I speak my truth with ease. I feel supported, heard, and valued in every interaction. I live in a harmonious flow where conflict feels manageable and peaceful. Take a deep breath, feel the shift, and smile. Closing and next steps. Take a deep rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started. Be attentive to the reduction in the emotional weight of associated feelings and changes in how you react to things that used to trigger you. Feel free to repeat this program to completely shift and reframe this pattern and beliefs. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.